Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We gotta do an update. Okay, so pretty big news here. It's funny, dude, we've ended up doing so much talking about the summon point system, even though not really a ton of it has come from it right now. But a lot of people are dying to know what's going on with the summon points, right? Because it's like, it's something that's on every banner. You know, players can get these points, and it's just like, what do we do with them? What do we do with them? Well, it looks like we are about to be able to use them. So, last night in the data download, a pretty sizable data download, essentially, what's interesting about this is this has basically the end of the Global Dokkan celebration, and, I mean, kind of the part two of what would be, you know, the regular celebration right here, right? Because kind of what they did is, like, the first part of, like, the August celebration, they kind of just, like, attached to the Global Dokkan celebration. And then the part two is kind of the Peppy Gal stuff like usual. So the Peppy Gal characters remain pretty similar to where they originally were, right? August is the release date for these characters. And then probably next week after this, so not like Monday is when all the Peppy Gal stuff starts. Maybe we'd see another data download around here, which would probably start the countdown to the next big celebration. Well, I don't know. To be fair, like, Tanabata doesn't usually have, like, a countdown, right? That's a worldwide download celebration, now Global Dokkan celebration, an anniversary type thing. So, I mean, we might not even see, like, an official countdown or something like that, but, you know, Rick is theorizing that the celebration is going to start on the 29th. And it looks to me like that's when these summon point tickets are very likely to be able to be used. Maybe it'll be sooner. Maybe it's going to be right away, right? Like maybe these banners right here will go live with the Peppy Gal banner. It's very possible, I think, right? So let's just kind of go over all the information for the summon points again. Kind of like read through it, see what it says, and then, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to use these soon. I mean, the fact that the tickets are actually in the data now shows that it's probably coming pretty soon, right? So, all right, so starting from the Tao Dokkan Fest right here, the new item Summon Point can be obtained by performing a multi-summon with Dragon Stones. You can collect Summon Points and exchange them for Summon Tickets that allow you to recruit characters who have appeared in summon events such as Dokkan Fest, Yellow Quinn LR Summon banners, and then Carnival LR banners. So summon points can be obtained by performing a multi with stones in certain summon events up to the third multi-summon. So for sure, the reason that they've done this, right, where it's up to the third multi-summon, I think one reason is, you know, they kind of want people to kind of like feel like, what is it? It's called, it's like FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? Like, oh no, I gotta make sure to get these summon points. I mean, you can only get 3 per banner, right? Like, very clearly to me, I kind of see that as what the system is going for here. But I think the correct way to do this, all right, as a free-to-play player or whale, whatever, is to just don't even worry about the summon point system. Completely ignore it, I think, is what you should do. And just summon how you want to summon anyway, right? And then eventually, I'm going to assume that once this goes live, it will just be live. I'm going to assume. I don't see any reason why this would be taken away. I'm nervous. You know, they've dropped, like, vaguely enough information that, like, the Seriously Serious event, Dokkan Day, and these things might only be 10th year events. And, I mean, that would just be so very foolish of Dokkan if that's the case. Like, the Seriously Serious, Dokkan Day, all these things should remain. I think they make the game much better, much more lively. All of these have to remain the same, in my opinion. I think so. So if this becomes a system where just like all Dokkan Fest, Yellow Quinn LR banners, and Carnival banners just now permanently can give these, and then, you know, this would have a lineup of characters that would be updated regularly, it would just be like another type of pity or whatever. I think it's just good overall for the game, right? And this is not a system, again, that I think is going to, you know, hurt Dokkan's bottom line. Unfortunately, I mean, like, it is a gacha game. Like, they are, like, trying to make money and stuff like that. So, but, like, a lot of times it's like, free-to-play characters don't need to suck, because it's not gonna, like, if anything, you know, a player would see LR Nova Shenron and go, holy fuck. So I could summon for Omega, and I'm not just fucked for no reason, because they won't give villains good characters. I could summon for Omega, and I've got LR Nova who kicks ass. If anything, releasing good free-to-play units probably would make them more money, because someone would go, oh, I could summon for Omega. I'm okay, right? So, like, this is something they need to just let sit there for good. So the amount of summonable, or the amount of attainable summon points differs between summon events. It says this, but so far it's been very static. It's just, you can get the first 3 summons will give you 10 points each, I believe, right? Please check the announcement of the summon events for more information. Okay, and then we get to this part right here. I made 2 videos essentially trying to warn people about this. So let me pull up the first one. I've got one of the summon point videos pulled up. Let me pull up the other one. There it is right there. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we have the 2 summon point banners pulled up right here, right? So what happens is, see this right here? This is what it's looked like for, I mean, 9 years of Dokkan history or something like that. Something. It's like something like 9 years. They've done this. 3 multis, get 1 free. Well, I mean, I don't know. Seemingly intentionally, they made it look exactly the same, but this is not counting down to a free multi. This is letting you know how many multis are left with summon points, which is written right here, but it's, a lot of people don't, I mean, I understand that, you know, we're looking at I'm on the Japanese version, a lot of players don't read Japanese, but, like, you know, global players are getting fooled by this too, and they could read it right there. So, what happens is, when multi-summon discounts are available, during which the text, so this is like, you know, 100 hours, you know, where you get the 3+1, summon points can be obtained at the following timings. The first 3 multis performed while the discounts are live, and then the first 3 multis after the discount period ends. And that's what both of these were right here, right? So, these videos was me trying to point out to players that this is not 3 multis left and then you get a free summon. It's 3 multis left and for summon points. And then eventually I you know, did go ahead and jump in and get the actual summon points right there, right? Please note that the summon points cannot be obtained starting from the 4th multi performed in the above periods, nor by performing a free multi. After the discount period ends, 3 available will be displayed on the summon event, which indicates the available number of multi-summons that give summon points. See, like, this shit is all written there, right? Like, this is why people are like, oh my god, like, you know, like, if they go so crazy, like, they gotta compensate us for this craziness, but, like, it's been written here the whole time, right? So that's why it's like, I get that people don't read, but unfortunately, it's not really an excuse, right? Like, I didn't want to read it. Well, tough is what's gonna happen. So again, that's why I've been trying to drop any videos I can. Plus, I did want to collect all summon points possible. So I kind of created, like, the idea, a vehicle of a video, and then to have, you know, the summons as well. This one was good because I actually did pull Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta again in this. That my luck for pulling Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was crazy, dude. Crazy. All right, so there's that. Please note that if the text, not displayed, you'll not get a free multi for 3 multis performed. So, okay, so how to use the summon points. 300 summon points can be exchanged for a summon point ticket Dokkan Fest or a summon point ticket Carnival at the treasure section of Baba's shop. Tickets can be used to perform summons in certain summon events. Okay, so that's what we've got here. These have finally now been added into the data. So we've seen this for months, but now they're finally in the data, which tells me they're about to be released very soon. Corresponding section at the Baba Shop will become later available at a later date, which is coming soon. And then summon events where the summon point tickets can be used. So this is characters, who made their debut in Dokkan festivals between October 2024, so that would be AGL Scout or Vegeta, until May 2025, which is going to be, well, I guess if it goes until May 2025, that would be Tao. Tao would also be available in that too, right? Tao was technically May, right? He was. So, actually, it's either Tao or Hit and Blue Kaioken, but it might actually go all the way. Wow, yeah, that's good. If it goes up to Tao, that's really good. Tao is kind of like, well, I mean, I don't want to say Tao's a level above these guys, but I mean, like, Tao is, like, way above, like, Daima Vegeta, Blue Kaioken. Hit can have some, like, there's fights Hit is good in that Tao is not. Well, Festival. But, yeah, Tao is a very, very good character. Hit is good, too. But, like, this should still be good for players to potentially get, like, 10th anniversary LR type characters. And then we also have the Legendary Summon Carnival tickets. This is characters who would be in Legendary Summons, Legendary Summon Carnivals, Rising Dragon Carnivals, and Divine Dragon Carnivals between August of 2024, which would start with LR Tech Broly, or I guess it's gonna be interesting how this would work, because remember, technically for global, August also had Cell Max, right? Cell Max was in August, and so was Tech UI Goku. August was a ridiculous month for global. August 2024, they had 2 Dokkan Fest LRs, a Carnival LR, and a Yellow Coin LR. Like, well, that is just, yeah, that's what happens when they piss poor manage the sync, right? Ridiculous nonsense. But I mean, I'm gonna assume it's gonna start with LR Tech Broly, right? And then it'll go up until Kale and Khalifa right there, who were the character in May. More information on ticket selling will be provided at a later date, which, again, should be coming very soon with these now there. Then this is how you can check if you got that. Lineups to 7 events are scheduled. Oh! Wait, did I actually... I think I just... Oh, yeah. Damn, okay. So, it's... The summon point system is something that they will just add to it. I think I read through this. We've done this on multiple videos. I think this kind of like went over my head that they're saying it will actually be updated. Oh, dude, this is a great system if it's just going to be something that's permanently sitting there, right? Like, again, you just summon on the characters you want to summon. And then, I mean, because it's not guaranteed. It's just going to give you tickets to summon on a banner. But like extra tickets, extra summons, essentially for free, just by summoning on banners you'd summon on anyway. That's good. Amount of obtainable summon points and event content subject to change without prior notice. Last thing I wanted to show, I believe the maximum amount we could have right now is 510. It should be. I mean, it's possible I missed some summon points somewhere at some point, but I believe 510 summon points should be the maximum amount you could have right here. And remember, it's 300 to be able to get some of these tickets. So, I mean, we'll use them. I'll show you guys how it looks when the stuff actually does drop. So let me know what you guys think. The tickets, the summon point system finally is about to be able to be available for use.